Effective immediately, I'm reducing the social gathering limit from 15 to 10. By the way, that needs to be a stable, consistent, closed circle of a maximum of 10. If you could keep it to 5, that would be better. Closed circle. It does not mean you see 9 people on Monday and another 9 people Tuesday and another 9 people Wednesday. Shrink your social network. Now, I want to be crystal clear. The limit for social gatherings for 10 is for unstructured, informal social gathering. Basically, parties or a version of a party. Please put up the screen to define what we're talking about here. House parties, dinner parties, brunch, game night, friend gatherings, family gatherings, sleepovers. I'm also calling on retailers to not only post the mask wearing requirement, but to actively remind customers who are not wearing their mask that they must do so. Effective immediately, we are no longer allowing spectators at sporting events for 2 weeks, just for 2 weeks. I know this is tough. We're going to write up the regulations. I think we're going to have exceptions for little kids because it's hard to let your 5-year-old play unless you're there watching them. But the reality is this. The high school sports season only has a couple of weeks left before they start the playoffs, and I really want to allow these kids to finish their season. So one way to do that is for us to not go be spectators. At this point, 1/3 of the youth sports cases that we've seen in Rhode Island have all been associated with hockey. So effective Monday, we will be closing all ice rinks and indoor sports facilities for 1 week. I am asking all faith leaders, effective immediately, to offer and strongly encourage virtual services. If you do decide that you want to continue to go in person to service, to Mass, then the ask is that you go to the service, keep your mask on, keep your distance, and go home. We're going to be working extensively this weekend with our nursing homes and hospitals to scale back on visitation. This really stinks. I'm not saying we are shutting down visitation. What I am saying is that we need to protect our older relatives, and we're going to have stricter rules around nursing home and hospital visitation. I want to make a note about working from home. On Wednesday, I asked business owners to enable your employees to the extent that it's possible to work from home. I know not everyone can work from home, I understand that, but some people can, and if they can, I need employers to allow folks to work from home. Finally, Halloween is tomorrow, so I want to make a note about that. Halloween's for kids, little kids. You're still allowed to go trick-or-treating. Do your trick-or-treating before dark. Wear your mask. Go out, alone with your parents or, an adult, or with a couple of kids. Keep it short, keep it distanced, wear your mask, and be home before dark. For the rest of us, we should stay home.